This is Mohammed Rameez and you are watching Flutterfluency. So today we are going to talk about conditional builder. Previous video I have talked that the next video would be on custom nav bar, but I have noticed that there is a one more functionality or a feature which you are not know right now. So I thought to create a video on conditional builder first, and then we are gonna create a custom nav bar. Okay, so let's talk about what is conditional builder and why we need to use the conditional builder. Conditional builder is basically like a if else statement. So if you comes from a coding background, so I can tell you this is the same thing. If else is equals to conditional builder in Flutterflow. But if you don't know about if else as well and you are not coming from a coding background, so it's totally fine. Conditional builder is basically a condition. So we are setting a condition that if this condition is happen, then you need to do this thing, otherwise you need to do this thing. What do I mean by otherwise? Otherwise means the condition that we have told, we have added earlier, if that condition is not fulfilled, then you need to do the second step, otherwise you need to do first step. Okay, so let's see how we can actually see the conditional builder in a bigger picture. So let's suppose I want to add an icon. Okay, so maybe we are gonna say that I'm gonna add an icon in our home screen. So icon. Okay, so it's not a toggle icon, it should be an icon only. Icon. Okay, so and I'm gonna increase the area, maybe 65, and mark it to center. So we have a container and we need to make it center, and then for the we also need to define this thing. Okay, so it's now centered, or we can also increase the size as well. So let's suppose I'm gonna add the change the icon with from heart. Okay, so the icon is heart now. So let's suppose we want to use this icon, and we want to say that when we click on this conditional builder, let's suppose this conditional builder, whenever we click on this conditional builder, so the icon turns red, the icon the heart become filled. Maybe we can say that we can add another widget here. Let's suppose I'm gonna what I need to do, let's suppose I'm gonna add a button on the app bar. Okay, so button on the app bar. Yeah, so this is my button. Change, I'm gonna name as change, and the color would not be this color, would be primary, and the text color would be pink. Okay, change spelling, it's an issue. Change, and the text color would be primary. That's good. And now what we need to do, when I click on this button, so I want this icon to icon convert to filled heart, and when I click on again, so it become empty. When I click again, so it become filled. When I click again, then it turns to empty. So how can we achieve this thing? So this thing is achievable by using two things. Okay, one is page parameter, and we need to use both of these two things, then we can achieve this thing. One is page parameter and other one is conditional builder. So let's suppose you have let's see first thing what we need to do. So first of all, we are going to create a page parameter which is saying that is filled. Let's suppose I'm gonna create a page parameter which is filled. If you have not watched a video and you don't know about page parameters, then you need to watch the previous video. I have already covered this topic in a previous video. So is filled, then I'm gonna add the data type which is boolean, and initial value would be false. Okay, confirm. Now what needs to be done? So when I click on this button, what I want is that open on tab, add action, go to state management, update page parameter, then field color, and here I'm going to add toggle value. Toggle value mean whatever the value would be, you can reverse that value. Let's suppose if the value is true, you can convert it to false. When I click on it, it will convert to false. When I click again, so it convert to true. when I click again it convert to false. So yeah, opposite condition. So whenever I click on it, so it converts to the opposite condition. So now the only thing is left is adding a conditional builder. So I'm gonna right click on it and wrap widget and add conditional builder here. This is conditional builder here, you can see. So when I click on conditional builder and it's wrapped, so you can see that the error would be appeared here. Let's see, 2 errors. Okay, so you need to click on this button, page selector. Oh sorry, you need to click on widget tree, and here you can see that when I click on the conditional builder, so if I go down, so it asking if else condition basically. Okay, so it is saying that write a condition on which condition you want to show this icon, and if that condition is not fulfilled, then we need to show this icon. So you can also define this icon and also a condition. So let's suppose I want to say that if my page parameter page state or page state is, if my page state is filled is false, so I'm gonna say condition, single condition, and we're gonna say page state is filled is equals to false, then you need to show empty heart. If it's filled, then you need to show another icon. So here you can see when I click on else button, or when I turn on the eye of else portion, so it show the it is asking for the for one widget, basically one or multiple widget. You can simply add a column and add multiple widgets, and if you don't want, so you can simply use a single widget as well. Okay, so if I turn on this eye, so you can see that this is if condition and this eye is closed now. When I turn on this eye, so it's now asking for widget. So you can simply click on this button and you can add icon. And what was the size? So it was, I guess, 100 if I am not wrong. So let's see, let's see. Yeah, this is 100, so the other icon would also be 100. But before checking this thing, you must need to enable the eye. That's the only way you can see that widget, because here you can see that my this icon is basically my arrow icon right now. Here you can see, but maybe you thought there is a question that is coming into your mind that why the arrow would be here and the heart icon is there. So why not same? Because you are only seeing the if condition, and if condition has heart icon, and if you enable this thing, so you can see now the arrow icon. So you can now click on arrow, and now you can change it to heart, filled heart. Okay, and I'm gonna change the color to pink. Yeah, that's fine, good. Now we are done with the conditional builder. So when if condition true, if condition means when the filled basically, sorry, is filled is true, when this variable is true, so we are going to show this icon. Otherwise means if that icon that if the is filled is false, then we need to show this icon. Okay, and how we change these two true or false? We are going to change it by using this button which we have created, because we have already added a toggle value. Okay, so now let's run this app. Okay, so now the app is running, and here you can see that the white icon is also uh, visible, and when I click on the change, so it's now turned to pink, and when I click again, so it's filled, unfilled, filled, unfilled. So that's how we can simply add a conditional builder, and using the conditional builder we can add condition, and based on certain condition we can create another widget. And when the condition is false, so we need to show another widget. Let's suppose you are creating an application in which you want to show male avatar when user click on males. Let's suppose there would be a user profile page, and in which you are asking for user to add your gender. When user click on male, so you need to show male avatar. Otherwise when user click on female avatar, female text, so you need to show female avatar. So you can also do that thing using conditional builder. So when user click on male, so you can show the male avatar. Otherwise you need to show female avatar. So that is also possible. You can see that I'm gonna click again and again, so you can see it's filled, unfilled, filled, empty, empty, filled, empty. So that's how you can basically use conditional builder. So this is a really important topic which I thought to share it with you, and you must need to understand this topic if you want to cover the next topic, which is custom nav bar. So you're going to use this topic into the custom nav bar. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you into the next video.